Stop licking mango if you're diabetic or if you're pre-diabetic. I know this is the time of mango. Go to the market. You see everybody selling mango. If you're diabetic or you're pre-diabetic, stop licking mango. Mango has a glycemic index of 51. Listen, normally they said that any fruits that have glycemic index 55 below, that you should take it. But for me, I am telling you now, any fruit that is glycemic index is 49 below, you can go ahead and take it. I know why I'm saying 49 below. Normally they say 55 below, but I know why I'm saying 49 below. Do you understand? Mango has a glycemic index of 51, and the glycemic index of 51 is higher than 49. So stop taking mango if you're diabetic. Another thing is this. Apple has a glycemic index of 36. Apple has a glycemic index of 36. You can take apple. Number 2, cucumber has a glycemic index of 15. You can take cucumber. Glycemic index of 15. I told you anything that is below 49 glycemic index, you can take it. Cucumber 15, you can take cucumber. Coconut 42. Coconut 42. You can take coconut, but moderately. 42 is getting higher. Remember that the highest is 49. Grape has a glycemic index of 53. If you grape, but also if you're diabetic or you have or you are pre-diabetic, but also if you grape. Tangerine has a glycemic index of 47. You can take tangerine, but you have to take it cautiously because 47 is almost close to 49. Tangerine is good, but you have to be very, very careful. Orange has a glycemic index of 50. Orange has a glycemic index of 50. 50 is higher than 49. I will advise you, do not take orange. Do not take orange. But remember that orange has fiber. That fiber might help. But I will advise you, if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. Honey has a glycemic index of 58. Honey has a glycemic index of 58. It is high. Stop taking honey. Some of you will be saying honey is natural, is natural. You'll be adding it in your tea, you'll be adding it in your milk in the morning as breakfast. Instead of adding sugar, let me add honey. Honey has a glycemic index of 58. Do not take honey if you're diabetic or if you are pre-diabetic. Very, very important. Sugar has a glycemic index of 60. Sugar has glycemic index of 60. Do not take sugar if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. Remember, honey is 58, sugar is 60. That means sugar and honey is almost the same thing. I am not saying that honey does not have other properties. Honey have anti-inflammatory properties. Honey have antioxidant properties. But these properties are good, yes. But do you know what? It has high glycemic index. Because of that, you should avoid it if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. It's what because I'm going to antioxidant. Yeah, leaving the glycemic index. Next, garden egg. Garden egg has a glycemic index of 38. Garden egg has a glycemic index of 38. 38 is below 49, so you can take garden egg. Garden egg is good for you if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. Cashew nut. Cashew nut has a glycemic index of 25. Cashew nut has glycemic index of 25. That means you can take cashew nut. It's even very, very low. Imagine to have 25. Do you understand? Cashew nut is good for you. Cocoyam has a glycemic index of 55, and glycemic index of 55 is higher than 49. Cocoyam is not good for you. It has a high glycemic index. That is if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. If you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, if you like be eating cocoyam, my grandfather eats cocoyam, my this one eats cocoyam. The same grandfather of yours will every morning he will enter inside the bush or near a farm. He will go there and take fresh leaves and so on and so forth and eat the cocoyam. That is why his life is being prolonged. You will buy that cocoyam. After buying the cocoyam, after cooking the cocoyam, he there with orange juice. You can buy orange juice with a cocoyam. You think he will stay long like them. Go and be eating now. Go and be eating. If you want to start eating cocoyam, go to the village and stay with them. Do like them. Eat whatever they eat. Go to the farm. Pluck fresh leaves. Fresh ugu leaves. Fresh akukofe. You understand? But as long as you are in the city and the way everything is artificial, we have artificial food and everything. Cocoyam rap, okay? It has a high glycemic index. Remember, I told you that any glycemic index, they usually say that glycemic index that is below 55 is okay. But for me, Prof. Habakkuk, I'm telling you that you should rate your own glycemic index from 49 below. From 49 below. I know why I'm telling you. Next, 3-leaf yam honor. 3-leaf yam honor. 3-leaf yam, or you can call it sweet yam, has a glycemic index of 67. It has a glycemic index of 67. If you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, avoid it. If you want to eat, you must eat very, 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 very little. Or if you must eat sweet yam and so on and so forth, then make sure you take enough fiber tablet, as that is soluble fiber tablet, before you take it, or avoid it totally. Next, plantain. Plantain has a high a glycemic index of 40. Plantain has a glycemic index of 40. So you can take plantain. It's okay. At least 40 is below 49. Oatmeal. Oatmeal has a glycemic index of 55. Oatmeal has a glycemic index of 55. Normally, you're not supposed to take oatmeal because the glycemic index is 55, which is high. But the reason why you are still encouraged to take oatmeal is because oatmeal is high in soluble fiber. The soluble fiber in oatmeal is high, and this soluble fiber helps to mop out sugar from the oatmeal and also help in limiting the process, or that is limiting the peristalsis, the level at which sugar is being absorbed. That is why oatmeal is allowed. If not, oatmeal has a high glycemic index. Do you understand? The glycemic index of plantain and oatmeal is different. Plantain is far better than oatmeal in terms of glycemic index, but oatmeal is playing a major role in the body because it has high soluble fiber, which will help to limit the sugar that is being absorbed in the system. Sweet potato has a glycemic index. Sweet potato has a high glycemic index of 54. I would advise you, if you have sugar or you're pre-diabetic, do not take sweet potato. The glycemic index of sweet potato is 54, which is high. Pear, ubi igbo, that is pear, has a glycemic index of 20. It has a glycemic index of 20. In other words, if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, you can take pear because the glycemic index is what? 20. Banana has a glycemic index of 52. This 52 is high. If you're diabetic or you are pre-diabetic, do not take banana. It has a high glycemic index of 52. But if you must take banana, remember I keep saying it, you must make sure you take it with granite, with enough granite. There is a reason. Granite helps to supplement the high glycemic index of banana to bring it to a bit low. And if you are taking banana, highest 4 or 5 sticks is okay for you with enough granite. In the absence of granite, I be close to banana. Carrot has a glycemic index of 35. In other words, you can take carrot, at least it is below 49. Carrot is very, very good if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. Avocado pear has a glycemic index of 40. You can take avocado pear, at least it is below 49. So it is very, very good for you if you're diabetic or you are pre-diabetic. It's very, very okay for you. Pineapple has a glycemic index of 56. Do not take pineapple if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. It will spike your sugar level. Do not take it. The glycemic index of pineapple is 56. Pawpaw. Do not take pawpaw. Pawpaw has a glycemic index of 55. I don't encourage you to take pawpaw. It's above 49. I know why I'm saying this 49. Normally 50 or 55 below, but I know why I'm saying 49. Pawpaw, do not take pawpaw. If I've told you to take pawpaw before now, and you have been taking it, but today I am changing it. I know why I'm changing it. I've been giving you standard rate, but today I know why I'm giving you this rate, because we Nigerians, we overdo things. I know why I'm saying this. Pawpaw is 55. Do not take pawpaw if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. Guava has a glycemic index of 32. You can take guava. It has a very low glycemic index. You can take guava. Tomatoes has a glycemic index of 38. It has a glycemic index of 38. So tomato is good. At least it's 38. It is very, very, very far below 49. You can take fresh tomatoes. African star apple or abalumo is very, very good. It has a glycemic index of 28. So you can take abalumo, you can take odara. It is very, very good for you because the glycemic index is 28, which is very, very low. Watermelon has a glycemic index of 68, which is high. Do not take watermelon if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic because it has a high glycemic index of 68. Do not take watermelon. It will spike your sugar level. Next, cashew. Cashew has a glycemic index of 31. You can take cashew. It is very, very okay. There's a difference between cashew nut and cashew. Cashew nut is 25, which is very, very good. Cashew itself is 31, which is very, very good. It has a low glycemic index. You can take cashew if you're diabetic or you are pre-diabetic. St0p has a glycemic index of 30.33. 30.33. It is very, very good. You can take St0p, but please, while taking St0p, be moderate because it may spike sugar level. That is the only fruit that have a low glycemic index, but still have the power to spike sugar level. But it is good. You can take St0p, but moderately. Breadfruit okwa. Breadfruit okwa has a high glycemic index of 64. If you are taking okwa every time you like okwa, okwa nibo amaka kan. If you are diabetic or you are pre-diabetic, do not take okwa. Okwa will spike your sugar level. Do not take okwa if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic. Now, all these foods I mentioned, both food and fruit and so on and so forth, that have high glycemic index, I advise you do not take it if you're diabetic. The only condition you can take these fruits is if you have soluble fiber with you. If you've bought soluble fiber, I'm talking of the insoluble fiber. Remember, we have two types of fiber. We have the soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. What you need is soluble fiber. You must get soluble fiber. Like for example, now you want to lick pineapple. On a go and so on and so forth. Buy soluble fiber and keep. Do you understand? Before you lick that pineapple, check soluble fiber. If it's like 5 or 6 or 7 tabs of soluble fiber, chew it with a meaning of, then you can now lick the pineapple, but lick very small quantity that will match the soluble fiber, so that once you get into your system, the soluble fiber will slow down the process at which it will digest and limit the amount of sugar that will be absorbed in your system and mops out the remaining part of the sugar. Do you understand? If you know there are some foods like okwa and so on and so forth, all those foods you may love so much, but you have been asked to stop taking it because it have high glycemic index, the only thing you will do is just look for soluble fiber, either the tablet or the powder. Do you understand me? Very, very important. You take it before you take that. But even if you're taking soluble fiber, make sure that that particular food you are taking it in a very small quantity. Very, very, very important. Don't say that because you have soluble fiber, you have chewed like 10 types of soluble fiber, you start eating. If the amount of food you eat is higher than the amount that the soluble fiber can hold, it can cause a lot of things, a lot of problems in your system. Do you understand? If you want to get soluble fiber, the tablet one or the powdered one, just call me or you text me or you chat me up on WhatsApp. If you've called me, I didn't pick, call me again. If you chatted me, I did not reply, chat me again. Very, very important. Do you understand? The Bible always say, keep knocking, keep praying, and it shall be what? Answered. Also follow me or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Prof. Habakkuk Fans. Thank you very much and God bless you. I love you all. Peace out.